There's been a colossal shift in the entertainment industry over the last several years, with so many of these big companies and studios realizing that, you know what, maybe going all in on building our own streaming service and putting original content on there, that might not exactly be profitable for us in the long run or in the short term. And one of the companies that's been most affected by that is Disney. One time, the happiest place on earth, Disney. Well, it's hard to say that it's the happiest place on earth, at least for the hundreds of people that are losing their jobs today. Disney layoffs cut across TV, film, and corporate finance, affecting hundreds of employees. And it would be one thing if this was the first layoff we've had from Disney, the first mass firing we've had from Disney in quite some time, but it's not really the case. I mean, over the last 2 years, they've laid off nearly 10,000 people. And it doesn't look like the budget cuts are stopping anytime soon, because as much as the media and Disney themselves, when they try to spin things, would love to have you believe that everything's just going great there, the truth is they're bloated, they're losing money in a lot of their different departments, and now they're forced to make cuts. So let's get into this. Disney is swinging the axe again, laying off several hundred employees globally across multiple teams. The layoffs are being conducted Monday, affecting teams including those that handle marketing for both film and television, publicity, casting, and development, as well as corporate financial operations, sources tell Variety. Disney's positioning the cuts as enhancing its ability to operate more efficiently. I'm sure they're going to position it to sound good. Hey, they're not going to say, hey, we need to cut a lot of fucking money still. Hey, we still are spending way too much fucking money. That's not what they're going to say, but that's the truth and that's the reality of it. Hey, you know what? We could afford to pay these people all this money, no problem, but we feel like this is the best thing for us to operate more efficiently. Yeah, I'm sure. No teams are being eliminated with the job cuts. And like I said, over the past 2 years, we had the Bloodbath at Disney that was supposed to be 7,000 employees fired. That turned out to be higher than 8,000 people fired in 2023. And they said, hey, these are the major cuts we had to do. It's painful, but we're in a good position moving forward. We're going to be able to operate more efficiently. But that wasn't all that happened. We continued to see round and round and round after another 100 people, 150 people here, 200 people here, 50 people here, 75 people there throughout all of last year and into this year. And it looks like the bloodbath is not done. That Bob Iger's bloodbath at Disney, the one that quite frankly is needed and should happen and they should be doing, because quite frankly, they're spending way too much money across the board. They're being kept alive by theme parks and some sports deals. But when you have the massive failures of streaming, when you have the consistent failures at the box office, of course, interrupted by one or two big hits, but those don't pay for all of the misfires that they've had. The exact number of Disney staffers who are losing their jobs could not be determined. Disney reps declined to comment. I'm sure we'll find that out a little bit later. They said several hundred. So we're thinking 200, 300, 400, somewhere in that range. But the cuts come just a few months after Disney laid off 200 staffers across its TV and ABC News operations in March, after the company let go of 75 across ABC News and local stations in October. Last September, the company let go of 300 employees across multiple corporate departments, including HR, legal, and finance in the U.S. And in July of last year, they pink slipped 140 employees in the television division. So all of these are in addition to the bloodbath that happened in 2023. So Disney's not done having been forced to make these cuts, and they probably shouldn't be done. They got bloated. They're spending a lot of money that they quite frankly do not have and shouldn't be spent that way. And this is the right thing to do. But it also runs so contrary to what they consistently say at their quarterly earnings reports and stuff like that when they're speaking right to their investors and they're saying, you know, we're really looking to expand here and expand there. We think there's a lot of opportunities for growth here and potentially hiring people. And then you go out, you know, a few weeks after that and another round of mass layoffs. But this is where Disney has found themselves, in large part due to their own decisions, due to people walking away from Disney because of the political attitude that they've had over the last 5 years and the missteps they've made. And also just straight up the business decisions that they've made. The fact that they went all in on streaming, which is losing money for them. And then they're seeing a massive exodus when it comes to their traditional mainline television networks as well. You factor all that in with your box office missteps, and here you are, Disney, making more cuts, hundreds of people losing their jobs. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.